everybody, this is Mishka, Mish-chan, Michi, or Mish for short. Let's just get to the serious topic. But before getting on to the other blocks, here's the thing. All this negativity of bullying, abuse, domestic violence, everything teamed up in one, all the negativities teamed up in one just got to stop. I have never ever seen so many things that's been going on recently. And however, ever since this has been part of me for a while, I've been seeing some other videos about the bullying time video. About from Jessie V, Mandy V, Jessie's sister, and Wolfie Chu, and so many others. You guys can see all the thumbnails up here. Okay, but let me just get me straight up to this topic. Lately, I've been noticing that it's been going up a little too far. I mean, joking around or having a hardcore profanity to have a hardcore discipline. It's not really an easy, cheesy way to start for a whole new year. Even a whole new day. The thing is, that's been going on in my position at the place I work at. Other than that, there's so many questions that's been bothering me. Why did it just goes on and on? Even it's all in the past, and it would have stopped by now. I know it's really confusing for everybody, but the way how those bad apples I encountered, even one of them were still working to this day, which I totally understand that's their weakness, but that still doesn't make any sense for someone to vandalize, and someone did claim to, not to these good-hearted anonymous who have reported to me about it. It didn't make any sense that they're allowing someone or something to be damaging half of the property and pushing on my friend's brother right off the edge. I understand it's not my business, but the way how they're acting with this anger management attitude, or whatever that is, that did get a little too far. And most of all importantly, I want to at least try to investigate what was going on. But I don't want to get too pressured in here. I can only do it one at a time. And most of all importantly, everybody, me and some good anonymous felt like it's best that we really want to investigate every claim in this ED page and the atrocious deviants and so many others. Everyone felt so really scared while things happen all at once in a split second. I know it's kind of like not everyone's business, even though some of them have already know they only meant to be harsh in a funny way and want to do everything how they got feel physically and emotionally hurt. Even through over the years when this website, I have no idea, ever since in spring 2015 was getting a little too carried off, and it's getting way too off to the point that someone did give up. And I did not expect so much negativities help a lot of crazy criminals, even a mastermind, to be going after hurt other people all in 1 year to a whole new day. Well, from a day to a whole full long term of a year. It's really not healthy. And it's not really good for anyone's health, or for a whole new day, or for a whole new year at all. And I understand it's not my business, but after I kind of mentioned this on my previous video about a tuning new year, you guys can see that previously from my YouTube channel here. But still, I don't know who's been using anyone's behaviors up when it comes to the online community, or who's really using their actions up just to get everything what they want or to be vandalized. I understand it's not really my business or anyone's business, but all this just gotta stop. It may be okay for those who really have a right because they want to show the proof of the injustice that's been going on to them on the online community and in person. But other than that, there's something what this certain anonymous has to say.
Whoever made this ED page to make every claim made this person or anyone else, they've been bullying the wrong person. And that ED page was only meant to show the proof of injustice has been going on the online community, and not just online but also in person. And that page was literally helping with a bunch of stupid criminals they never even know, who took advantage out of their rants and their feelings. Well, the vents. And they never even know that literally helped with a bunch of stupid, crazy, abusive parents, who never even got caught on camera, who never even got in a lot of trouble once. At least 2 people did like Venus' mom and the Gypsy Blanche's mother incident. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that it literally helps so many bad people that they never knew before, who never even got caught, who make these sick twisted ideas what life's all about because they're just sick and tired of living the minimum wage gap. And they also took advantage of their own position, and they did it out of anger. They're bored with their own lame lives. That's it.
Well, I'm not really sure who else really want to take advantage of people's feelings, or just using people's distress or their negative feelings or that dark side of themselves to get everything what those bad people wanted. Even though we may not know the whole new stage of this whole new level of this new improved cyberspace, like I said, it's an old-fashioned word for internet and social media. But it is admirable everything that those people were doing to bully others, and they didn't even know things got taken off way too far. We didn't even know this is gonna help them to think it's okay to go off being mad or lash out or battle them verbally without ever asking, what am I doing or what was happening? Because when you didn't even stop or ask yourself, you didn't even know you're being used up in your own surroundings. Even you didn't know you've been caught near or apart distance. I'm not so sure how this easily works for a mastermind criminal, or who else really want to damage other places wherever I go. As you guys can see, as I found some clues so far so long during the last 3 years while working there. Over the last 3 years right now, I've been noticing some strange vibes that's coming out from those bad apples who are acting off lately. From permanent markers, carving writings on the stainless steels, even graffiti of a paint. Even some stickers that seems to give me a lot of the heebie-jeebies. Even on one of the stainless steels after one of the co-workers were really lashing out profanity, I found some strange blood that's covered up on the stainless steels, which I'm not going to reveal at any time soon. And it made me feel like something's not quite right. But last month, this came to a final point when a bad apple's behavior of this anger management allowed some young teenagers to damage half of the property where I work at. And it got a little too far, in fact. It made it look like and sound like it's okay for people to make people to quit and vandalize half of the property. Even with setting up some new strange rules that didn't seem to make sense, it helped some of those bad apples to escape from suspension. And at the same time, when I was so shocked when this happened to me that very same Sunday, my supervisor had to immediately order up another one just to fix it during the men's restroom. But keep this in mind that now that's not meant to offend anybody, or to escalate the situation worse, or making people who actually commit those bad things to be in a hall of shame or being publicly bashed. And that's not what I'm in for. I had to leave everyone anonymous and them anonymous as well. I mean, those good-hearted folks who are anonymous and those bad apples as an anonymous as well. But since you guys have already knew some of the proof that I found so far and so long, it was pretty much questioning me to this point ever since I got cyberbullied last summer. And it's hard for me to believe who's really capable for me to trust. And I don't know who's been allowing people to do that, or think it's okay to be disrespectful when your favorite celebrity or your family member or any above people who really means a lot to you who passed away, and they just go off mark a community as territory. And even when it happened to me, when everyone else were really a diehard fan of a Disney fanatic in the fandom, they marked the Toontown of Disneyland as territory, and I've been to Disneyland over 15 years ago, since July 2004. And the main thing is, I have no idea that ever since this whole fight just went viral, it's someone backfired to allow somebody else to verbally threaten me on DeviantArt, who really knew that I am a Toontown fanatic. And after all these years and all this time of encountering many bad people with so many hardcore profanity, making me feel sad and making me feel terrible, it just really hurts. But I know really better that it's not really my fault. Just because I made mistakes, I'm trying to fix it. And that does not mean that they have a right to take advantage out of my will by the power of their anger and darkness against my will to be pushed off right off the edge. That's not right. This doesn't feel right. I honestly don't know who encouraged people or any underage minors to do this to me. But I'm not talking about an underage minor like the underage of 13. I was talking about a kid, a teenager underage of 18 who's actually a 16-year-old. I don't know who gave an actual person the actual idea to treat me like this, but it has to stop. And I wish I could have said something to stop this sooner, or in a proper manner. But to the one who started all this viral of the fight from the first place, well, if only this person might easily see what I'm saying, it might hear me out how I truly feel right now.